There's no way they're making me do this again. End user license. Wow. I did start one, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, everything should be good. Again, going to have to be very careful about, whenever I go to look up everything on my phone. Hello, my good friend. It's a lovely day outside. Would you agree? Back. Deb autocorrect. Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm not going to be able to see the stream, or the stream chat for this, unfortunately. But, yeah, this is, the best I can do for now, until I make this switch over to my other setup properly, for when I do streams like this. But, yeah, we are going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's VR.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well.
Oh, press the button by accident. Doesn't matter. I wanted to press this button, actually.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual...
This game came out in 2019, by the way. That makes it 6 years old at this point. How does that make you feel, chat? I can't see your reaction, but just know you're old.
The last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending.
Scott.
But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies, that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that
these guys sound trustworthy, right, chat?
Childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just...
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Quality Assurance team. Before we can officially congratulate you for a formidable lifetime career choices made your first agreement, I can't read fast enough. I'm sure there was nothing bad in there. What was that last part? Well, I already have nightmares anyways, fine. Bryce Corner.
It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So,
hold on, I have to unplug myself from my chargers to be able to make this. Let's hoping it bounce back further. A little too much to the right. Not enough momentum. I might have to do it with my right hand. Oh. Oh. One of them's gotta hit. Okay, that was actually what through my hand. I'm not gonna stop till I get this because I have to get it for completion. Still missed. Well, I'm at, might as well check the chat. Sorry, overdose on Hollow Knight brain rot. It's midnight here. Right. Wow, Chica stopped it. Sorry, checking my surroundings. Making sure I'm still right place. I'm starting to get maybe I have to actually move a little bit to... I keep trying to catch it, but it's not working. I don't have enough force. Well, why is why is the... No, did anyone else see that one? There we go. Got it. So we got 3 tapes. And that weirdo shows up now. Wrong, but... Ignore this. No one saw anything.
We hope you're enjoying the Fazbear virtual experience.
Not there.
Please be aware that there may be...
Sorry, just checking my surroundings again. I have to reattach Ava style umbilical cords. Wow, these wires do not want to cooperate. Jesus Christ, I was holding the same one. That's why. Alright, there's 1. And there's 2. Now to readjust this on my head.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay?
Right.
This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files. In a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected.
Right.
I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public.
Sure.
This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain,
right,
or even understand for that matter.
Sure.
We're over budget and out of time.
True.
But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short, so the file size will be small enough to
that's
fly
not
under
right.
the radar. There are more. They may not be in order. I saw it for the first time today.
Right.
There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing. I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit, there's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
Right, the story that still will never quite put a bow on properly, if I'm being honest. Hi, rat. No, wrong button. I forgot how it worked, sorry. Bone's not there. Before I go into the game proper, let me read the chat a bit. You should play Waltz of the Wizard. I'm not familiar with that game. But I might check it out. Okay, so we have FNAF 1, 2, 3, Dark Rooms, which is FNAF 4, Parts and Service, Vet Repair, Night Terrors, FNAF 4 as well, and then the DLC. So we're going to start with FNAF 1. So until 6 a.m. Sorry if it cut out for a second there. Hello. I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. Sorry.
Just focus on
Just
you.
recentering stuff.
Okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah.
Now that might sound bad, I know, but really nothing to worry about. Animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night. But the same song. I never got a bath. Bonnie's in there. Uh-huh. We can't boot the snoot up there, unfortunately. Chica left. She's right there. Bonnie's still there. We need to look in there at 4 a.m. There's a coin. The bite? Ah! Markiplier noises. Chica's moving. Bonnie's down the hall. Chica's in the kitchen, I hear her. This creepy thing is you can actually see them walking down the hall if you pay close enough attention. Chica's still in the kitchen. Bonnie isn't there. Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't... Where did Bonnie go? I think he's actually over there. We would see Chica, so I'm not too worried about her. This camera is just not working. Oh, there he is. Okay. I don't know if camera stalling still works the way it does in the original FNAF, because in the original... In the original FNAF, you did not have to keep it on Foxy's camera. You actually could look at other cameras for the other characters. Paranoid, sorry. And it would still camera stall. It was still camera stall Foxy. I think I missed the coin. Well, there's Bonnie. I'm gonna try keeping my head down because if you actually look at them while they're passing through the door, they will turn to you. Oh, Foxy's first stage. They will turn and look at you, and then by extension attack you. So right now, I just worried about Foxy and Bonnie. Freddy is not active till night 4 and 5. We should be about wrapped up though. If I really wanted to, 5 a.m. We've been a good minute into 5 a.m. I could just close both the doors and sit here. Yeah, see? Alright, that was night 1. I'm gonna read the chat after. Again, unfortunately I don't know how to, if there is a way to put the chat overlay somewhere. That's hilarious. but it shouldn't matter, even though it'll show us a restart screen here, but I think if we just exit out, it should give us night 2, and if it, yeah. The rabbit. Okay, I have to be careful about how to do this. Did you see my last message? Who was that? Who was what? That guy? Don't worry about it. He's there. He's not important.
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It
My
sounds
grandmother
made up,
had one.
but it's an actual piece of office
And
equipment.
still has one.
I didn't even know we had one.
MF is behind me.
I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work.
Or just
I remember
papers in
seeing
general.
one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked.
Yeah.
I was always afraid.
Put your
of losing
fingers
a
in there
finger.
and see what happens.
That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
Uh-huh. MF's still there. Night 2. I honestly, I might try speedrunning this game because I know the speedrun for it is around 2 hours if you do everything right. And I could definitely spare that. Hello, hello.
Well, if you're here,
Listen, you made it night 2. Congrats.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active.
I still don't know if camera stalling works the same as it does in the original.
Those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in the proper place, you know.
I actually have to look into the mechanics of, because I know Night 2 or FNAF 2 in this game is stupid easy compared to the original. And as I remember a lot of like challenge runners for FNAF 2 saying they removed the chaos from FNAF 2. Bonnie's there.
There are blind spots in your camera.
5 hours left.
Those blind spots happen to be right outside.
Chica Moo, she's in there.
So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react.
Yeah.
Not that you would be in any danger.
Uh-huh.
Not a
Alright, they're both moving. I hear Chica in the kitchen. Bonnie's there.
pirate code from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active as the camera is made.
Dum dum da dum 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 diddly dum 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 diddly dum. Yeah, Chica's still in the kitchen. Freddy won't move. So Foxy's going to be a lot more aggro. Wow, I've been staring at you this whole time and you do that? That's funny. Bonnie seemed to have disappeared off the face of the earth. He's in the hallway. I have a sneaky suspicion because I don't hear Chica in the kitchen anymore. She's probably either... No, she's not in the bathroom. Then again, we'll know if she's here anyway, so that's why I don't bother looking at this side of the map. It's just Bonnie. It's really hard to tell when he does show up at the door. It's hard to tell when he leaves. That should be Chica. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna try and ignore her as best I can. Because like I said, if you look at them as they're passing through the door, there's Bonnie. Oh, Lord Jesus. 3 AM, 71% power is not horrible. Bonnie teleported there, see? So the way you tell is if you literally just creep out there, look to see if Bonnie's still there. I'm just gonna have to sit here and have a staring contest with Foxy for as long as possible. 3M, 57% power. Unless that turns into 4, I won't feel comfortable. Every time Foxy hits the door, it drains power. 4 AM, 51% power is not great, I'll be honest. But then again, there's not much we could do about Foxy. Alright, Bonnie's down the hallway. I don't care about Chica, because it's obvious when she's there. In fact, she's moving right there. Sounds like Bonnie's walking down the hall. She didn't seem to mind us that time. Bonnie's still there. I guess in the camera, yeah, the camera changed because of Chica. She moved back into the hallway? Freddy's laughing, that means nothing. Oh, okay. That's actually really concerning. Freddy should be... There's only really 3 places that I know Freddy goes to. That's camera 7, the main stage, and then camera 8, but Chica's right there right now. Foxy hasn't moved. 5 a.m., 37% power, could be better, I'll be honest. Bonnie isn't there. Can you go away? Where'd Freddy go? Thought I just saw Bonnie at the door. There we go. Night 2 done. Please? Please? Okay, whatever. Go away. Alright, before I do night 3, because then Freddy will definitely be active, what's chat saying? The animatronic that was yellow. Who? Why are you scared? I hate the 67 meme. It's 87. Hello, Did. Look at the stream. I'm not sure if you're still here. I cannot have the chat up in VR mode, unfortunately, so after every level I just check chat, see how everyone's doing. Brother, can you shut up? Can you shut up? He does. No, not you, Gorb. I'm talking about the goober over there. Alright, I'll go into night 2. Or not night 2, night 3. Let me just make sure this is all right. How much are my controllers actually charged? Well, one of them's full. This is just the left one. What's the left one charged? I'll detach. They should have 2 hours of charge, though. Alright, Freddy's going to be moving, and I'll be honest, I still don't understand how he works fully. I just know that if he shows up here, I need to switch back and forth between Freddy and Foxy's cam to make sure all that's right as rain. And camera stalling the best I can. This long. I'm letting the phone play because it runs the clock to some measure. It keeps them inactive, or at least, or more passive. At least from what I noticed, whenever I mute the call before, it makes them activate almost instantly.
If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck into a Freddy suit, try playing dead.
Brilliant.
So go limp. Then there's a chance that
Chica moved. She's right there.
they'll be hostile instead. Then again, if they think you're
Bonnie's moving too. Freddy's still there. Foxy's, wow, stage 1 already.
It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Chica's in the kitchen. Bonnie's still there, and Freddy's still at the stage. See you on the flip side. She's still in the kitchen. Bonnie's still there. I'll check camera 1A. Or actually, probably better either check camera 7 or camera 4B when when I hear Freddy laugh. Because whenever Freddy laughs, as I understand it, that usually means he moves. Or he fails a movement opportunity, either way. At least that's how it worked in the original game. A lot of the strategies I'm using and basing it up... Brother, I've been staring at you this whole time. Get a load of this guy. Yeah, he moved. If he's not in camera 4B, then he's in 7. And if he's not in 7, that means he's at the door and I have to close it. Alright, Chica's minding her own business. That's probably Chica positioning herself in camp. Alright, he's in the bathroom. Just make him go away faster. This, I think. I'ma just keep staring at you, Foxy. Well, that sucks. 3 a.m. 64% power. 63 now. Not amazing, I'll be honest. I would prefer to... He's still in the bathroom, it sounds like. Definitely not here, though. That's all that matters. Can you please hurry up and turn 4 a.m. so that way I do not feel as concerned about my power? Bonnie's not there. Chica's moving in. Alright, you moved. $4 a.m. 54% power is horrible. Not there, good. Bonnie's making his way down. I know that can't be Freddy because he doesn't attack from the left. Foxy might be on a long cooldown though, so I might not have to worry about him for a while. And Freddy's over there, I'm screwed. Bonnie's probably making his way down. Yep, he is. Knows Bonnie positioning himself. Well, that's really spooky. And Foxy's active. 3 a.m. though. Or not 3 a.m., 5 a.m. The bad thing is we can't see much from this side until we know Chica's there. I do not think Freddy will move from that door. Bonnie's still there too. Wow. All 4 of them are attacking me right now. Bonnie's not there. But just have to worry about Foxy. I'm not opening that door. Yeah, Chica's not there anymore, but I think Freddy's still there because I don't see him anywhere else, and I haven't heard him laugh in a while, so that means he hasn't moved. Doesn't matter, we won. I don't remember when it's safe to open the... There was a trick. It was something about when Chica leaves. That, then it's safe to open the door with Freddy. Bum. Alright, what's chat saying? Okay, T6. Thank you. Who's Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy? Can you play some music for me, chat? Bonnie's the bunny, Chica is the yellow bird. This one's Bonnie, this one's Chica. Are there any good ones of Foxy I can show? No. Foxy's this guy, Red Fox, Eye Patch, Pirate, Hook. Alright, night 4. And Freddy, it's hard not to know who Freddy is at this point. Okay, night 4, they're going to be mega aggro. Haven't moved yet, though. Uh-huh.
Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I reported my
Bonnie and Chica moved.
when I did. Hey, do me a favor.
She's in the bathroom. Bonnie's moving there.
Check inside those seats in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out.
Then we'll have to check on Chica, because I know where she'll probably go. The kitchen, we'll be able to hear her.
I always wondered what was in all those empty heads.
Freddy hasn't moved yet, thank God. Oh no. Oh, he moved now. Chica's moving down the hallway. Alright, she's gonna be positioned there, so that means that the... Oh, I see Freddy over there. So, now I know he shows up in camera 2B. Go away. Bonnie hasn't moved yet. Foxy's mega aggro. Freddy is still there. Bonnie's there. Dum dum da dum 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 three dum 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 three dum. Chica, go away, thank you. That was actually risky. Freddy's still there though. I don't really need to check the cameras for Chica and Bonnie because when they show up it's mega obvious. It's just Freddy that I have to worry about really, and then Foxy. I have to keep my eye on him. Alright, he's in the bathroom now. I'm going to avoid actually looking down the hallway. That's why. Longer I can stave off Freddy's still in the bathroom. Bonnie hasn't moved yet. Well, not down the hallway anyway. He's in the kitchen. Okay. Bonnie's moving down the hallway. Foxy's playing his music. I think, nope. Hasn't moved there. He's still in the kitchen. Bonnie's still there. Chica is nowhere to be found. I'm just worried about Freddy. It's concerning. He's not there yet. Alright, he's there now. He's back there, but the concerning thing is I think he's about to trade places with Chica. Oh no, Chica stands behind him. I refuse to open that door though. The only way I'll open that door is if I check and see if Freddy's still in the corner. 45% power 4 AM is horrible. Freddy's still there. Foxy stage 3. Bonnie's moving down the hall, I believe. Yep. Foxy is waiting to pounce. Well, I'm cooked. Because Freddy will not leave from that spot, I don't think. That means I have to look out for, oh god. I think this is gonna be close. 19% power? Hey Chica. At least 16% 5 AM, just, yeah, Freddy hasn't moved from that door. Chica's still there, so I wouldn't open it anyway. Freddy's still there. There's no way he's not. Okay. Nice clean sweep the first 4 nights. First try. It's funny how having knowledge of the old game still helps you a lot here. Just understanding how they all move and how they work. And when they move. Alright, what's chat have to say?
We went to great
You are
lengths
dead.
to
I'm not
create
sure
an
about that.
authentic VR
You should play the Henry
experience,
Stickmin
including
collection.
using scanned photographs for reference and using original
Yeah, I do
performance
actually.
routines where
I do want to
applicable.
play that. I do want to play the Henry Stickmin collection. We have 5 viewers for some reason, even though I can't read chat. So I just have to hope that chat's able to. Bums not there. Entertain themselves. Alright, night 2, or FNAF 2, I should say. Yeah, honestly, I might speedrun this game. Because if things go well like that, then,
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics.
They removed the battery too in FNAF 2 for the flashlight, because the flashlight actually had limited battery. But this, it does not matter.
All tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks.
Wow, no one's activated. Is Foxy... Oh, this is the old... which room is she in again? Or he. Oh, over there. So everyone, literally everyone's still in their same places. That's funny. Well, no, did they? Because Mangle. It's like two animatronics can join, if I recall correctly. Even then, when it came to Funtime Foxy and Toy Foxy, aka Mangle, Scott loved to be ambiguous. Well, Bonnie finally moved.
They think they're in the wrong room, so then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them.
Foxy.
And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without his costume on, and wanting to stuff you in the suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time, and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that
There used to be a toxic meter in the original FNAF 2 that would prevent you from just sitting in the mask. But Scott made it to where you would be forced out of the mask because of that.
But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot.
No, it can't.
So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think
Well, there's Toy Body, who was the worst thing in FNAF 2 original because of how he worked. For the longest time, challenge runners for that game thought he was complete RNG, but no, there is a science and method to the madness. I do not remember how it works, but as I understand it, FNAF 2 is actually the most consistent out of all of them in that regard. Okay, I'm not holding my controller properly, that's why it keeps bugging out for you. Bonnie has not done anything. Speaking of, I should have grabbed it with my other hand, I was really slow. Oh yeah, I forgot, coins. There's one over here. I do not remember. Oh yeah, the last one shows up when the puppet kills you. So after I beat night 1, where's the other tape? I forget actually. There's a tape in this level, I think. Just messing around now, like, I'm not even worried about keeping the music box wound. I don't remember where the last tape is. Excuse me? Is there even a tape in FNAF? I think there is. Don't matter. We beat night 1. I guess I can look for it, after. The tracking on my right controller. It disconnected entirely. Why? Charged enough, okay. I'm free. I can lock in. Can't eat it. Sad. I do believe... Hi, bum. There is a tape in FNAF 2. I do not remember where, though. What's chat saying? How do you even see the chat, Lamau? I can't, unfortunately. I was trying to figure out if there was a way. The only one in chat. Guess not. But by the way, welcome to the stream. Zelka? Well, it wouldn't be Qua because there's no U. Zelka. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. FNAF 2 is already hard enough. Hi. How do you do? What the hole in this? What hole does this square go in? Is this chat brain rot? Not the grub in the nail. With the nail. You said keep yourself entertained. Fair enough. Yeah, I did say that. But, I just need to remember... I'm going to go back into night 1 and just let the music box wind down. And then try to remember where the tape is. If there is a tape in FNAF 2, I cannot properly recall. Alright, the music box should start winding down with that. Is it under the desk? Do these come out? No. Coin's still there. I don't remember if it's tied to the camera system. Oh, that's my border. The cupcake seems to be tracking me, but since it's backwards, it doesn't matter. Where's the other tape? I know there's one in here, at least I think. Can you wind down? Jesus Christ. Well, there's that coin. The third one is dumb. It's my least favorite coin. You have to purposely let the music box wind down, and as the puppet is about to kill you, it like pops up somewhere here. I don't remember if there's a coin here. Or not coin, tape. I think there is though.
While our engineers don't really have an explanation, the robots were never...
That's crazy. Even if you mute it, he doesn't stop.
They think they're in the wrong room, so then they go try to find where the people are.
Okay, it's winding down.
So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged, wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for
Well, it's not up there, definitely not.
It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them.
Foxy.
And as for the rest of them, we haven't even seen it.
You hurry up.
You see, there may be a minor glitch in the
I do think you have to have the mask on too while it happens, I don't remember. Just in case if I don't see it pop up that way.
So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it
I
on
think
for
it's in here.
Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights.
You set the line.
If you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
The poop it. So now we should start seeing it. There it is. Well, I couldn't get it in time. No, I got it. I do not remember how that coin or tape shows up, because I think there is one in FNAF 2. What do you want? I don't know if I got that coin, because I heard it like go off like it did. I don't remember what my coin count was before. Just a peek. The mimic or something. Oh. I did not mean to do that.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, what?
Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join.
Screw this. Screw this. Get me out. Okay, what I might do is, oh. That worked. What I might do is, quickly look up on my phone where it is. Because I think there is a tape in FNAF 2. I do not remember how to access it, though. By the way, while I'm doing this, how you doing, chat? Hopefully everyone's doing alright. As I can't see the chat now properly. Summary. Okay. Tape 1. 2 achievements, prize corner. Well, we got those 3 tapes. FNAF 1 means 2. Wait, what? Prize corner. Oh, yeah. And I'll have to get the tape from there. FNAF 2. Oh, there's no tape in FNAF 2. I thought there was. Hopefully you guys aren't too bored just sitting by yourselves without me being able to respond to all your chats immediately. I can see them now. I can see them now at the very least. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Not Dripnet with a cool hat. Golden Labubu, a bear. Oh hi, yeah. Does anyone have, anything else to say before I go back in to finish FNAF 2, and then we move on to FNAF 3? And a 67 shirt. I don't like 67. It was in my new group. It was the black and white guy. Oh, the puppet? Yeah, the puppet can be creepy. I guess. Yeah. I gotta go back in. I won't be able to reach chat for a while, unfortunately. Sorry, I was just checking my positioning. Alright, FNAF 2... Oh, let's go to the... Where is it? Prize corner and get the coin and tape in there. So that's not right. Oh. A part of me... Where is it? There should be a gallery. Is it showtime? No. I guess we don't have it unlocked, just... Go away. We don't have it unlocked just yet. FNAF 2. It's already running down.
Hello? Hello?
What are you doing?
See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem.
Uh-huh.
Natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location.
These guys.
We just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology. But they were just so
Lovely.
ugly, you know? And the smell.
It's almost like someone stuffed some children's corpses in there.
Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around.
Shouldn't be able to.
The whole Freddy head trick should work on them too. So whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate?
He was always my favorite.
Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey, listen. That one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy.
It does not.
If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall,
Balloon Boy.
Just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright light. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might carry it over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always
Thinking.
and it can go anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it.
So it was supposed to be there. You see in the hallway. Apparently, there would have had tracks in the roof, which would allow it to move anywhere in the building. But we can't see him here, so I don't know if they remembered that detail. Balloon Boy. Okay, the worst character in all of FNAF, easily. I don't like Balloon Boy. He's small, annoying, and fast. And he somehow manages to go everywhere. Alright, there's Foxy. I made him go away though. That means the Wizards rat. Bonnie, nope. I'm gonna have to get faster at that because in night 5 on hard mode that would kill me. No, there's no one there. Go away, Freddy. You're not even the real Freddy, you're just a fake plastic one. It's supposed to be kid friendly. Oh. I hear, up Mangle. There's Chica. Foxy. Mangle's still with the puppet. Freddy hasn't moved yet, which honestly shocks me. He might soon, though, at this rate, because he's been sitting there a while. Mangle moves, so she's probably either going to show up in the hallways or the vents. Hopefully not the vents, because if she does that, she might be able to kill us. I hear someone moving. Freddy has just been chilling there. Just Toy Bonnie, Balloon Boys in their room. That room over there. Probably soon to enter the vents. Wow, you really sat there, Freddy. I don't know if it's because I've been studying you perpetually with the flashlight, but if so, that's really funny. Because you should have attacked a good long while ago.
Hello. Hi.
Still there, Freddy? Wow, he moved. And that is, 6 a.m. Okay, that went on for a minute. Yes, I ate that. Because it's funny. I'm on Hall Night Brain Rot. It did say to entertain yourselves as best you can, but try not to scare away others from typing. Hey, it's me, Gronk. Lime vented. Try, man, help me, please. I'm going insane. Well, there is a few other people in the chat, it seems, but lurking. Hello, William Afton. Welcome to the stream. If you see, like, just the chat seemingly talking to itself, that is because, I unfortunately cannot set it to where I can see the chat in the VR mode. Unfortunately. I tried to figure it out, but it just would not let me. So every time I play the game, it'll just be chat talking to themselves for a minute before I get out, you know, stop the talk with chat for a bit, and then go back into the game. I'm talking to myself, yeah. Sorry, I almost left the tracking area. Oh, please, just get off my wrist. Thank you. Wrong button. There we go. One time I dreamed of what YouTube Shorts. I mean, either you fell asleep watching them or you've been watching them too much, one or the other. Wow. I probably won't be able to eat my food properly. Because I don't know how well the chat can hear me. I do not want the chat to hear me chewing. And I fell asleep watching them. Well, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna go back in. FNAF 2. 2 nights left. Bum isn't there. That's good. Night 3, everyone's going to be a lot more active, but still way more manageable than FNAF 1. and that is the most backwards sense ever. Even FNAF 3 is harder in this than FNAF 2.
Hello? Yeah, I told you you wouldn't have any fun.
Okay, you know what? I need to, yeah.
Did you ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said,
Sorry, I had
it was
to.
always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was designed them to be more kid-friendly instead of in kids' code. To keep the toddlers entertained, you know?
There.
But kids these
I was
days
hitting my
can't
bed
keep
just
their
then.
hands to themselves.
Now I can actually reach.
Staff literally had to put Foxy back together into every shift. Eventually,
Speaking
they
of
stopped trying and left him as some kind of
Mangle.
apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the Mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything.
Seldom.
I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment.
Right.
It's all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buzz, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Right. Oh, 1 a.m. 5 hours left. They should make a FNAF in real-time mod for the VR. No. That'd be physically impossible. I don't think anyone could be able to maintain that. Especially with... There is some RNG elements to some of the games now. As it stands, with the VR mode, it's not as consistent as the base game. The base game also had a variety of glitches that allow you, at least in FNAF 1, there was a glitch you could do with Foxy, and what it would do is, if you opened the door and turned on the light at the right time or something like that, what it'll end up doing is actually despawning Foxy and making it to where nothing could kill you. Because there's something about the state of the door in relation to, like, the animation. So when Foxy tries to spawn, if you frame perfect, open the door and turn on the light while Foxy is attacking you, it will just kill Foxy and put you in a state where you can't die. Something along those lines. I do not think I got the specifics of it, but definitely close enough. That obviously does not exist in the VR version of the game because of how it works. Wow. Foxy. Jesus. I hear Balloon Boy moving already. I do not know if there's anything like that in FNAF 2, though. I doubt it, because of how the game works. I do know that it's way more consistent than all the other games. FNAF 3 is random. There is a frame perfect, almost equivalent to a pause buffer that you could do. That stalls Springtrap from being able to attack you properly. But the game is so RNG dependent compared to literally every other one, to a point where it does not matter. Even Ultimate Custom Night is way more consistent than FNAF 3. FNAF 4, it's... Yeah, there's, quote, bad RNG, but it happens so rarely, and you can usually estimate and tell where everyone is based off of sound cues and movement patterns, and just counting each movement opportunity. Oh! I'm surprised I didn't die. "5 a.m. Probably just have like a minute at most left. Who we have to do this for? There's Sister Location, which is for the most part scripted. It does have Sister Location does have RNG elements to it, in the sense that The code that Baby does, for example, is entirely random. Each playthrough is different. No, it's each attempt is different. And then, where things get more... Jesus Christ. Where things get more complicated is on the secret, 6 night... 5 a.m., there we go. Or 6 a.m., sorry. The secret 6 night with Ennard. You have to be so optimal with, your power. Because it runs out super fast. So literally when you flip the cameras, you flip them for literally like half seconds at a certain point. Just barely long enough to where your brain can gather enough information to interpret where he is on the cameras. And then using audio cues to tell how close or far he is from the camera. Or your office, I mean. Green is imp. You're not green, vote me out. All 3 people don't ask. Springtrap? Does he know? Last night though, before we go into hard mode and stuff. Sorry, having to recenter and stuff. They're already moving.
Oh, hello. Hey there, night 4. I told you you'd get the hang of it. Okay, so, just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on.
I think that might have been my other hand, actually.
For a few days.
Okay, it's not.
I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing.
Uh-huh.
These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days.
Uh-huh.
Keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact or any animatronic side if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial
Mangle.
recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff.
I wonder
They
why.
interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just
Stare.
stare. Anyways, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night.
No, it's just survival. We have no phone guy to keep us company. A good way to tell how close they are if you hear like movement cues or like Balloon Boy going high is your head, like the VR headset actually has like gyro in it. Basically the thing that makes your controller shake, right? Well, Foxy almost killed me. And the puppet was about to. So every time like Balloon Boy's right is in there and he says hello, you'll feel your headset shake. So you don't even really need to check half the time, but I still do just to be sure. Freddy's probably going to walk in. Nope. Mangle. Well, who's Freddy? Soon we'll follow Mangle, I believe. There's Foxy back there. Balloon Boy is in probably that far back right room. Mangle's entered the right room over there. She, he, they is probably gonna show up in the vet soon. Balloon Boy isn't there yet. God damn it. Other hand hit the camera thing. Never mind, Mangle's right there. Just wanted to troll me. Told you. I knew he was in there because I felt the vibration from him saying hello. Mangle moved again. Where to, I do not know. Bonnie's about to go in that room. Freddy's making his way down the hallway. Brother's just having a good old time. No, Foxy, 4 a.m. I think I'm holding it too low. Here's Mangle. She's also one of the few animatronics that actually has proper animations and moves and stuff. Get rid of Foxy. Freddy's still there. Freddy's coming in! Few more, maybe a minute 30 at most, but that's an exaggeration. It's definitely not that long. Everyone out, except Chica. Everyone's kind of reset though. Now that they've had their attack cycles, Balloon Boy isn't close yet. There's Bonnie. Alright, now they're on just a cycle of, you know, they'll just keep attacking now.
Hello.
That's such a useful thing. It's just all the other characters who don't really have that. Freddy's making his way back down, but yeah, I was about to say I don't think he's gonna make it. That was night 4, right? Nice and easy. So far out of, aside from that intentional death I took to Marionette because it's the only way to get that coin, no deaths. I'm bored, my friends are all asleep. Bear. Who's that pink fox? Mangle. Can you put one of your Hollow Knight streams in the corner, please? No, I can't. I do not have the technology. Go away. I don't like him. Never did. That was FNAF 2, now it's FNAF 3 time. Also, I try to avoid doing stuff like, you know, I know a lot of streamers joke that, oh, I gotta put Coco Melon in the corner or something, or Subway Surfers to entertain a Bring Rod chat, but I prefer to avoid. Interesting this time, dude. Over the weekend? I'm sorry, what? I was under the impression that Springtrap did not exist in Night 1. I thought that was true.
And nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way towards you.
Okay, auditory hallucinations?
Become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as
the security guard.
So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one
making out in the corner.
Out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show.
Oh, is that lightning?
Really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new.
Because I think I faintly hear rain.
Always nice. And the foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be
another crappy cosplay. I don't know why this light's here. It's literally useless. If you see Springtrap coming down that vent, you're dead.
Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights.
Unless the light freezes him or something, or makes him go away. But I doubt that.
We don't have something really cool by next week, so we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying
boo.
But you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be lightning, actually.
That got boarded up or something like that. So we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable.
Oh yeah, while I'm at it, might as well look for some coins and the tape. There's one, there's a coin over here. I don't remember, where's the code? Is it over here? Okay, I don't remember what the code was. I'd have to look that up. It's probably the same one that was in FNAF 2. Actually, we'll be able, since no one's here, I could safely check. Let me get my phone.
That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is
Watch me somehow die. Speaking of,
you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man.
keep that air flowing, man. Keep that air flowing. Uh-huh. So in FNAF 3, I think there might just... I know there's a tape. FNAF 3 has 2 coins by the looks of it. I know where one is. We already got one. Wait, no, it has 3. 8 through 10. 3 a.m. This tutorial dude's yapping. Video error. Sorry to check back there. We might go into the next night, yeah. Brother's talking slow as Christmas. I don't even have the audio on and I can tell. Oh yeah, one of them only shows up during the next ventilation thing I have. I have to look in that corner and pick up that coin there, and then the other one is a code in the wall.
Be a little bit weird and unintuitive, but this is FNAF 3, so what else would you expect? So these tiles
Bum
here,
isn't
it's
there.
going to be right above the vent monitor here. You can actually tap on these to dial a code in the wall. So this is 3, okay? These tiles right here are the 3x3 grid that you want to dial in.
What's the code, please? What is the code, please?
Just above the vent monitor,
What is the code, please?
So we're gonna do 3, 9,
39
5,
395
2,
3952
4, 8,
39524
and then it's gonna appear on top of this
395248. Right?
monitor.
Just one
right
more
here.
time.
So we're gonna take that. Oh, come on, Balloon Boy. Now you appear? Of course you do. There's also a tape in here, which is going to be behind the maintenance appear on top of this vent monitor right here. So we're going to take that. Oh, come on, Balloon Boy. Now you appear?
39548,
There's
right?
also a tape in here, which is going to be behind the maintenance panel in VR. So you want to lean...
Wait, no, it's
over the top of this
395248,
thing, and,
right?
It'll be right behind this panel. You can find it right here, of course. A bit harder to
Jesus.
find on VR, but on flat
I keep missing
just
it.
above the vent monitor, as you can see. So we're gonna do
3, 9,
9,
5,
5,
2, 4, 8.
and then it's gonna
395248. Okay. I'm not as brain rotted. I'm not sure. Who's the robot in the bathroom? Don't know. Code. Hey, will you read my message? I was busy, sorry. And even though I will not be able to read the chats to anyone who's either lurking or whatever, or just joining the stream, just feel free to chat even still. I'll read back over the messages once I get back out from the nights. It's something I can do while we're waiting. Bum isn't there still. We can look at that tape. Or listen to
The
it.
drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No.
Bum's behind me.
There was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation.
Or
Told us
chat
scan it.
chat to
Said
me.
it
I'm
would
friendly.
expedite the
Trust.
process so
Yeah,
we wouldn't
Gorb's
need to program
friendly.
any pathfinding ourselves.
Anyone who's unsure, you might as
It was a
well
budget
just
thing, I guess.
chat with Gorb.
It was just
Well,
junk.
we're waiting.
Circuit boards and things like that. Look pretty old.
I guess while you're waiting for
Somehow,
me
though,
to get back out
there
and read the
was
chat for a
usable
bit.
code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing.
He.
At least that's what Jeremy said.
You remember when this voice was supposed to be Vanny? Does anyone remember that? I remember that. The days before, you know, they did what they did. So it was 395248. 395248. And then the next vet error, I have to... Balloon Boy's active. Like the little bum he is.
I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage
Where is it?
audio
Okay,
tapes
39524.
I think they were like training
Oh.
tapes for, like,
Three,
other employees,
9,
something like
5,
that. So,
2, 4, 8.
playing, like, over the speakers
I don't see Springtrap anywhere.
Legit, man.
I know he's in the building now, though.
You're not gonna believe this. We found one.
His toy... does the Shadow Bonnie toy appear anywhere? Oh, there he is. Optimally, we need to keep it right here. The next vent error, we need to lean over and grab the coin there. We're just gonna stare at him right here and wait.
These tapes will provide you with much needed information on how to handle / climb into / climb out of mascot
Problem.
Right now, we have 2 specially designed suits that
Big
go
problem.
with both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention.
You're not gonna be able to steal it.
Operate these suits as accidents / injury / death / irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we'll discuss
He's still on...
operating
Sounds like he's still in the vent.
animatronic form. For ease of
I don't know what Brothers do. Did I stun lock him?
operation, turn and walk towards sound cues.
Or he's not there. So either he's right... He's right at my door.
To change the animatronic, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Alright, he's over there, so we're going to drag him over to this room. I didn't see the coin during the vent error, so that sucks.
Hello?
Audio error. I must have missed it unless it shows up somewhere else, but I think it should show up there. No, 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 no. I'm gonna see him walk in front of me, I think. There he is. I rebooted the camera, thinking it was the audio. I was wondering why it didn't work. I just thought though if he stays there, I can recover from this. It's just gonna be hard as Chris, just ever living. What have you? What happened to the lights? I think it's also random when the audio gives out in the VR version, because in the VR version, it does not seem consistent. Like, on the hard, like, Night 5 in the original, I guess technically, I think it was Night 5 and Night 6 in the original, they gave you 2 audio checks before you had to reset. Yes, it was that strenuous. Don't ask me how I'm still recovered. Also, they removed the sound cue. In the original FNAF 3, you could tell how close Springtrap was to you. Because, there would be like this whistling noise almost, like this high-pitched, like a screeching noise that you would hear. And I will tell you, how close Springtrap was. There's 2 versions of it. One for when he's over in this area, and then one when he's in this area. I think I got it. Yep. I don't see Springtrap anywhere. He just refuses to listen to the audio lure for some reason. I think I actually have to lure him into camera 2 from back over here when he's... Okay.
Hi.
And then I have to lure him into 5.
Hello. Hi.
Don't ask me how I recovered from this, because he should have killed me. But I got all the coins, and it's 5 a.m. anyway. Oh, that was easy. I just have to not mess up. I have to make sure I have that second vent sealed in the thing, because I forgot there was a vent in there. Let me just make sure I'm in the right spot for everything. Alright, how's chat doing?
Using proprietary technology developed by Fazbear Entertainment.
Why is
our
James
VR
here? Is
development
James
teams
here?
were able to use vintage control boards almost like plug and play, digitally recreating performances and personalities from the past in an instant.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh yeah, we just got the remaining 2 coins, one from the hallucination and then one from the code. It also plays some music from one of the 8-bit mini games. Alright, he's there. Close this vent.
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques.
His spring lock suits. Again, useless light. Okay, no, we need you over here, brother.
Position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and
So that's lightning.
not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside.
Go over, come on, man.
Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks as moisture
Okay.
releases in them.
So we need this vent sealed at all times because there's, as you can see for the map, a vent leading all the way up video error. There's a vent leading all the way from over here and it leads us to this hallway, my extension right next to me. Good thing is we don't need to switch to camera 10, but just in case I'll seal this vent. Oh, that's Freddy. Afton, come on. There we go. That was close. Foxy's over there. While I'm waiting, might as well do a full reboot on everything, just because I have a feeling. Sure enough. Alright, he's going back into that room. Foxy's still there.
Hello.
Come on, Afton, turn back around. So far, the only 3 Phantom animatronics that will affect us is Foxy over there, Freddy, who walks in front of there, and Balloon Boy, because every time we switch a camera, there's a chance of him showing up. I do not know if Phantom Mangle is a thing in this, or the Phantom Marionette, because the Phantom Marionette would show up here in this room, but I do not think the Phantom Marionette shows up at the same time as Afton whenever he's in the hallway. And then there's Phantom Chica, which I think she appears in camera 7, I think it was. It's either 7 or 6, but I think, if I recall correctly, it's camera 7 she shows up in. Brother is schmoving. Never mind, there's Phantom Mangle. Normally she'd appear, I think it's in camera 1.
Hello.
I need a vent reset. Just so I can see where Afnan is, I need to just play a audio log here. I had that vent sealed, just in case. Yep. Alright, we recovered. He's moving back So they changed how Phantom Mangle works. Apparently she shows up in this camera, and the lights are acting all screwy. Foxy's gone. 4 a.m. Come on, Afton. Brother is active. He's moving fast. Old Peepaw.
Hello?
Come on, Peepaw. Back to camera 9, come on. Just in case. Keep our head down. Audio error, we can fix that. Keep our head down still. Fox isn't there, but just in case.
Hi.
Go on, Peepaw. There we go. Useless light. And a push for fun. 5 a.m. We should be getting out of here very soon. Although, much like in the original FNAF 3, because of the random inconsistencies and what have you, like that, he's in the vent now. Should be in this vent, yep, but it's sealed, so it doesn't matter. I guess we could watch him fail. Oh, video error, never mind. Yeah, you could hear him over there in that direction, but it doesn't matter. Because of the randomness in the original FNAF 3, even when you know exactly what you're doing, it can devolve really quickly into chaos. And then all of a sudden, Springtrap is right at your door, and there's nothing you could do except stare at him. Oh, this abomination. I don't like those things, and you'll see why soon. Bum isn't there. Read the chat, let's see if anyone new is chatting, or if it's still just Gorb. Like Afton from That's Not My Neighbor? No. That's just the name of the antagonist. I'm not sure how much you know about FNAF Gorb, I'll be honest. But then again, I can't tell if you're joking. I'm like the friendly brain-rotted pet. It's only me, okay. Well, did we do FNAF? Wait, night 4 just then? Did we? Was that night 3? Which night was that? I'm gonna have to roll back my stream and see which night I played. Do you remember, chat? Did I play night 3 or 4 just then? Just in case I'm night 3 or 4, yeah, I'll roll back my stream and see which one I played. Can't remember. That might... Okay, I think I rolled back a little too far, actually. It was either 3 or 4, I don't remember. I think it was 3, though. Sorry it's taking so long, just making absolutely sure. Because I do not want to have to repeat a night. Something... Oh, I'm way further back in my stream than I thought. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Just look at, see if 4 is unlocked, or night 5 is unlocked. Well, I think night 5 automatically unlocks for all of them. I don't remember. Alright, 9 minutes back. The thing I'm about to see which it is. Nine? Yeah. I'm just looking back through the stream. House reveal when? Probably never. As I know, I say like this, if there's people crazy enough to use the reflection of a Japanese idol's eye to determine the block she usually visits her cafe on, and by extension, where she lives, I'm not taking the chance showing an inch of my house. Voice reveal when? Well, I'm not sure about that one either. Oh, my phone's dying. Speaking of... Alright, all my controller batteries are done. Alright, we did night 3, so the last night's night 4 that we have to do. Sorry, I had to find my other controller, because I forgot where I put it. That does not seem right. Okay, that's a lot better. Final night for FNAF 3, and then we can move on to Dark Rooms Part 1. Alright, Peepaw is right there.
Hello. There's been a slight change of company policy.
Useless light.
Don't. After learning of an unfortunate incident at the Vista location involving multiple and simultaneous spring lock failures, the company has...
That resulted in this guy. Well, not this specific incident, but this guy got spring locked. Go on, buddy, go back.
...to an appropriate location while being looked at by our technicians. Until replacements arrive, you'll be expected to wear the...
I swear, if I see Balloon Boy,
Keep in mind that they were found on very short notice.
this is why I don't like him. Well, there's Foxy.
I repeat, the classic suits are not to be touched, activated, or worn. That being said, we are...
No phantom puppet. Like, this is originally in the original FNAF 3. The puppet would show up in this hallway on the wall right there. Foxy moving back, or not Foxy, Springtrap. Oh. Yeah, on this wall right here is where the puppet's mask would show up, but it's not there anymore. So I guess they might have just removed Phantom Puppet entirely. Probably couldn't figure out how to get her to work. Yes, her. Foxy's still over there. 1 a.m. Audio error. At least he's moving back. And stay there. You have to stay there for your own good, Peepaw. I know you're old and you're, oh, I don't need help, you bastard. Oh, he does not want to cooperate.
Hi.
Come on, Peepaw. Foxy isn't there anymore, so I guess that's the tell for when he's there or not.
Hello.
I was about to say, brother, move. I hope that was the right one. Yes, we have camera error too. I don't know where he is. I'll wait for him to properly settle, then I'll do it. See if that helps accelerate when he moves back. 3 a.m. Looking good overall, in all honesty. There's no vent in camera 9. Or he's moving back. Yeah, I guess I was not waiting long enough. Either that or he was failing movement opportunities. Freddy and Foxy aren't around, thank God. That's still closed. Okay.
Hi.
There we go. So moving back to camera 9, we have to keep him there. And this is just the best way to control Springtrap, because we'll have him moving back and forth between these two rooms. And the only other room that he would pose a threat to us in, we can directly close the vent to it, so it's still fine.
Hello.
So even if he just decided to ignore the audio lure for that specific corner for whatever reason, we can just close that vent. We have complete and utter control of him. Foxy's back over there. I just have to hope he has not moved. He has. Call him back. Move, Springtrap. I wish they kept the audio signifier to tell you how far along he is, like in FNAF, the original FNAF 3. Freddy. 5 a.m. I don't know which one I'm on. Do not move while I'm in this blackout. Damn it. He moved. I do not know where. Okay. Sorry, I got paranoid. Thought Mangle was about to show up. Foxy's still there.
Hello.
Audio error. About to say Peepaw. Jesus. Phantom BB has been the most annoying part about all this. Foxy's no longer there. Easy. It's funny how well you can do in these games when you understand what's happening and how trivial they become, and how easily they truly fall in the category of a children's game. Now, dark rooms. Plush Trap's actually most likely going to finally be able to get me. Face reveal when, never. PC reveal when, not sure. PS5 reveal when, not sure. Reveal when, don't know. Bad reveal, don't know what that is. Existence reveal, I exist, there you go. Door reveal, no. I also know stories of people who track down specific houses for streamers based off doorknobs, so no. Are you part of the Grim Troop? I will not confirm or deny. Silkstone reveal when. I did a Silkstone stream. Strand of hair reveal when. Never. Grim Troop reveal when. I did that on my Hollow Knight lore run. Still only me, sad. Wish I didn't have so many lurkers, because I know that's what a large majority of my audience for the stream is for whatever reason. You need to shut up. God, I can't stand him. I don't remember what Plush Trap's things are. Yeah, flashlight. So if I recall correctly, if I look straight up... Okay, no, is that Nightmare BB? Or is it no... Sorry, I have to shut up and listen. He just landed. He went to the left. Right room. Left. Easy. Quick. Wow. A balloon. Alright, I can go straight back to reading chat. Yeah, existence reveal happened, yay, yeah. While I'm at it, might as well, shut up. I don't like you. I generally find that repeated loop of the same audio that is just from, I think it's just a slowed version of what was supposed to be Vanessa's, voice. FNAF 1, 2, 3, Dark Rooms.
There is a coin and 2 tapes in Dark Rooms. We
I
can
know
skip
where
Blush
one
Trap.
is.
There's nothing in that level. We're just going to go straight into Nightmare BB. And this one we can get in seconds flat. It's very, very simple. So as soon as you load in, you're going to want to look straight up and stare at the ceiling fan with your flashlight for just a few seconds, and the coin will drop down to the floor like so. Okay, there's coin 11 overall, if anyone's keeping track. And we're going to go into Plush Babies level next. Also,
Yeah, I know where that one is.
For the FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3 segments, whatever. Make sure you don't die, obviously, before you get all the collectibles that you need. Do whatever you need to do. Close doors early, check lights, deal with spring trap, you know, whatever. This tape is...
And Mangles, or not Mangles, Funtime Foxes is going to be annoying to get. Is this a tutorial? Yeah, to some extent. It's posting that you did an existence reveal. It's just to make sure I don't forget any coins. Like, I'm probably going to have to go back to FNAF 2. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run the clock on Marionette to make sure I got that coin, because I'm not sure I did. I think she killed me before I got the chance.
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved...
I'll just keep an unembodied now I think about it, because I don't need to look at the puppets thing.
Things you can expect to see during your first week here to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company.
I never realized you could actually hear the music box from all the way over.
Kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and, above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now, that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week, but complained about...
We still don't know who that is, I don't think.
We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, look...
Love your community posting. It's a bit sad that only I and you see it. No, I think everyone sees it. It's just it depends on how many people use it. Safest.
Don't really have an explanation for this. The working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they...
Alright, the bunny's moving.
So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case...
I've actually never looked at these cameras in any meaningful way because I never had to. Alright, Marionette's winding down.
It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into the suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem
useless.
solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually,
Chica's moving. She's over there.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well,
at least I can see Chica. Alright. Marionette's active.
Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'm about dead anyway, but... Wow, you still have to do the whole animation? Okay. The coin didn't show up, so I'm going to assume that I got it, because I think it would have showed up there. How does Superman fly? Don't know, don't care. Alright, Nightmare BB. He might actually kill me a fair few times, I'll be honest. Unless I have really good ears. Wow, I caught it. Went to the left. He was over there. Okay. Yep, first. The thing that's hard about Nightmare BB is that his laughs also make my headset shake, so it's hard to tell when he actually moves. There was one. Just to the right. Not quite. There we go. Second try, not bad. Still annoying. That's even worse than Nightmare.
Are you having fun yet?
No.
That's great to hear.
Could you not let that happen again? What did the screen go like that? Like what? At least Buddy's not over there. How many coins do I have? 11. I believe that's what the guy said too I should be at, now I think about it. It went all snowy. That happens when you die. This is static. Yeah, I have all the coins. I just need the tapes now, which we get in the remaining 2 night rooms. Plush babies, I'll also probably be what that kills me if I'm not mega careful. This one is just stupid and annoying. Anyone who has epilepsy, I recommend turning the stream off.
I heard your call.
I think I'm about to die. Yep, there's one. Yeah, I despise this minigame. Even though I know all the locations where they spawn, it's still stupid. There's only 2 spots that have actual sound cues. So you'll hear them making sounds in other parts, but it means nothing. If I die like 3 times in a row for this challenge, which I think I am about to... There she is. I think I am about to die for this one as well. Never mind. Okay, that means there's another one somewhere. Let my flashlight recharge. Start spamming. Survive till 6 a.m. Doing this BS. Like I said, if I die 3 times in a row, I'll probably just move on to another mini game that's actually fun, not aggravating like this one. Like I said, epileptics probably turn the screen off at this point. I don't know if the yellow one's active yet.
You should have known I'd find you.
She is. It means the red one's around here somewhere. God damn, that was close.
I guess you forgot about me.
I'm about to die. Yep. I'll get one more attempt because I was close on that one, but like I said, I do not like this minigame. Rainbow would love that. Or Rainbow. This or Bow Waters. Funnily enough, this, but that doesn't make it any less aggravating. Because I have to probably give the few people in my audience who have epilepsy seizures. Lucky. Oh, I forgot that's the spot where they could spawn. Like, if my dad watched this part of the VOD, it'd probably give him a seizure, because he has... I forgot. That's probably where she was hiding. It's either over there or over there. Like, my dad has epilepsy, so if he watched this part of the stream, it definitely would give him a seizure. And that's another reason why, because this is what I'm doing right now, spamming the light like this is actually the optimal strategy to not dying. Because it gives your brain, it uses so little of the battery for your flashlight to barely be enough to survive, but at the same time, epileptics are not having a good time. The yellow one's probably about to spawn soon. Speaking of, there's a red one. Yeah, it's also universally agreed that this minigame is just not fun. And the fact that Steel Wool made another version of this for... Well, there's 3 versions of this minigame. The next one's really stupid. Jesus. I just saw one of them spawn, yeah. One of them moved. Hell, to where? Have to let my... I have to.
Want to see the scooping room?
Not particularly. I haven't seen the red one in a long time, and that disturbs me. In fact, I think she's about to kill me.
Guess you forgot about me.
Yeah, I don't know where she was. I'm doing something else. I do not like this minigame. I do not like it. I might do it at the start of next
It
stream,
seems
but
that you may have inadvertently accessed an unauthorized portion of the game.
there's a tape
Please be
that
aware
is
that
locked
interacting
behind this
with
minigame
unofficial
that,
game code can be harmful to you
like I said, I don't
and
like
potentially
it.
damaging to our reputation.
Don't care. Did I listen to this one?
The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No. There was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean,
Who?
they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation. Told us to scan it. Said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk.
We already listened to this.
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was...
You know what? I'm gonna test
I
something.
didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright. Glowing...
Do you know what this is, Gorb? You know what that device is? Of course. My mic is still coming through, right? I'm just not sure if anyone's chatting at this point. I don't know if Gorb's here anymore. Guess I'll just go in. Oh. That's my first time seeing Helpy. Bum. I'll do that some other time. I'll do the fun mini games first. These plush babies is garbage. And it gets worse. It goes that one. Oh, hi, Bonnie.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first
Jesus,
be
I pressed the button twice.
You must be as precise as possible.
Yeah, no chatters.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated.
Oh, I have to take his eyes out first. Yeah, I forgot. I don't press the button, I don't think. Yeah. So, let me actually listen to the
Welcome
tutorial.
back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located
there a
inside his secondary
tape
throat pipe.
Around
To
you,
access the
mister.
throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed.
It's the left
You
and
must
right
be
one,
as
right?
precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle. Well done. Now, firmly grip. Deposit the right eye. Good job. To open Bonnie's face. Well done. You now have something is not right. One of those. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
That's a problem. Okay, so the right... Oh, Jesus, I was holding the left in my left and the right in my right, and put the left in his right. Oh, well, I'm slow.
Great job. Well done. Deposit the... Good job. Well done. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. Press the blinking button again. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same...
I'm sorry, you what?
Close up the faceplate.
You what, Bonnie? Bonnie, is that right? That's the game we're playing.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Great job. Well done. Deposit the... Good job. Well done. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may press the blinking button again to verify your work.
Left in the...
Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day. Well done. That concludes your Parts and Services task. See you next time.
Okay, you were supposed to get a coin for if you strum his guitar, but it didn't happen there. Exotic butters! Here it is! This exotic butter! The meme. So I'm gonna have to go back in there and strum his guitar.
You're doing a great job, and no doubt having a great time as well. As a reminder.
I'm not sure when to do it, though.
Great job. Well done. Deposit the... Good job. Well done. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. Press the blinking button again. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
That you removed them,
so I probably have to close his face up in general, then immediately try strumming the guitar, because it's supposed to show up in there.
Great job. Well, deposit. Good job. To open. Well done. Something is not right. One of those notes is out. Press the blinking button again to verify your... Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same...
Oh, you impatient bitch.
Then close up the faceplate.
Then again, I'm also being impatient. So if I actually waited...
Welcome back. Great job. Well done. Now, deposit the right... Good job. Well done. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate. Well done. That concludes your Parts and Services task. See you next time.
Oh. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it spawned over there. I have to do it all over again, because for some reason I remember it spawning in the guitar. Unless they changed it. No, you're gonna be exactly where I want you to be. One more time! I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time.
Great job. Well done. Deposit the right eye. Good job.
I'm surprised he didn't kill me.
Something is not right. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the
Fuck
same
you!
order that
What's wrong with you?
Then close up the faceplate.
Literally can't breathe half right around him sometimes.
Welcome back to Parts.
Give me, shut up. Give me your eyes.
Deposit the good job.
Toilet Bonnie.
Well done. You know something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. Press the blinking button again to verify. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo.
I gotta wait for him to say it because I don't trust Bonnie.
Simply replace both eyes.
Oh my god! I did. This. What's wrong with my everything?
Welcome back to
Hey,
Parts
bum.
and Service. Great job. Well done.
So I can't even look at your eyes in the wrong order, huh? Is that what I got for that?
Right. One of those notes is out of tune. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both. Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
There we go. Jesus Christ, all for 1 coin, by the way. And they changed where it was. Of course, the right hand won't work, but now it will. For Toy Funtime Freddy plushie. Alright, how's chat doing? It's been slow going, from what I can tell. No one's really said anything. Still doesn't look like anyone said anything. Alright, let's move on to the next one, Chica.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
Hey, Chica.
There have been customer complaints about Chica's... Sounds
Lovely.
like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place it in the refuse bin on your right. Good job.
The last
Make
one
sure
we get from
Chica is
feeding
not hiding
Chica.
any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, carefully press. Oh no! It looks like Chica. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance.
Fuck me. Because my hand didn't work. And by my hand, I mean my VR hand.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen. Good job. Oh no! Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin. Well done. Oh no! It looks like Chica needs another dose of.
This was all memory, by the way.
Do not let the infestation spread. Return the cupcakes
To Chica's plate.
Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary
Chica actually
slice of
follows
pizza
you.
for a job
Bonnie
well done.
doesn't.
Delicious. See you next time.
Aside from that one failure, that was fast. Choking hazard. Okay, what's chat have to say? Nothing by the looks of it, still. It's been, slow going. Fuck that. Alright, the big bear.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. It looks like one of our guests left a personal item on our star attraction. Let's return it to the lost and found. Carefully grab and
Hey, behind
remove the
Freddy's
child's
ear.
hat from Freddy's
Nice
mouth.
magic trick.
Freddy's got a pretty good job. Now place that. While we're at it, let's make sure there isn't anything else stuck inside. To access Freddy's chest cavity, well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found. Good job. There is a child's shoe wedged
Sorry,
behind Freddy's
checking my
music
environments.
box. The music box must be removed before you can access the child's shoe. Gently grasp the music box and extract it from Freddy's chest
Surprised they
cavity
didn't kill me for
before the
that.
safety latch
Or that.
descends. Carefully place the music box on the work table to your left. Great job. To reset the safety latch, press the button located on Freddy's and now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Well done.
Ominous.
Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity and we'll
Call it a day.
Oh no, you seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box. This is not good.
Sorry, Freddy.
A replacement may be found on the work table. Crisis averted. To close Freddy's chest cavity, press the large black button on the center of Freddy's face. That concludes your time
Cinema.
in Parts and Service. Your pay will be docked accordingly.
Right. Do 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 do. There's usually 3 coins per area, but I don't remember if Freddy has only 2 or not. Bum. I'll do the last one, then I'll check on the tapes. Sorry.
Welcome back to Parts
Once again,
and Service.
checking my environment.
Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully
been
pick
horrible.
up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles.
I
to
know
continue.
Foxy actually
Retrieve the
had
fuse from drawer
some
number 1
other...
and Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse.
What do you say, leg receptacle?
Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A
That's
gentle
bad.
Reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully. Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
Not in here. Oh, we need a blue... What is that? Actually, that's not it. I swear there was more coins on some of these than there were.
Good job. Retrieve Foxy's eye from drawer number 3. When Foxy's eye
Not it.
patch is fully open,
Not it.
place the eye back into his eye socket.
There we go. He would have killed me if I dropped on the floor, by the way.
Well done. This concludes all your parts and service tasks.
Speed run.
Pirate Cove can now be reopened.
Child's toy. Garbage.
The Fazbear is a robust
Sorry,
title,
checking
but it almost
my
never
environment.
made it to market. The first development team had a lot of problems, made some sloppy mistakes, and was eventually pulled from the project. For that reason, we recommend that you avoid any comments, notes, or warnings that may have been left behind by previous development teams. We assure you that they are wholly untrustworthy.
Is my mic muted, by the way? I don't think it is. Let me check. No? Should still be fine. The only thing left would be that, and I am not doing that. Like I said, I do not like that minigame. Or any of its variations. Bomb's probably going to be behind me. Sure enough. We left off here, I
I
think.
came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room...
Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit the button. We're going to have to listen to that first part again. Please?
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit.
There we go.
I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall. Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking
Oh,
about
my
it like
legs
someone
hurt.
telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced. Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon. You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him. There was something that looked like a Halloween mask laying on the floor. I didn't understand. Ink must have spilled. It was only then that I heard a shuffle from the testing room and realized Jeremy must be there. I went back and peered in the window. I couldn't see his face. He had the visor covering his head. He had ink spilled on himself as well. The front of his shirt looked black in the dark room. He turned his head in my direction, but I don't think he knew I was there.
Right. Bum. Missing 20 coins. Not gonna do night 5 or any of those nights, so I clear out all of these. I probably will have to get up for this one though, even though I don't want to. I'm sitting down right now because my feet hurt from standing for like 2 hours straight doing this. Alright, there's a coin ahead of me somewhere around.
Welcome to Vet Repair. Fazbear Entertainment prides itself on having the most comfortable facilities.
Right.
Each facility is set to a perfect 72 degrees
Perfect.
all the time. The 4 active indicator lights mean we have a well-functioning ventilation system. Your headlamp should protect you from any
because it wasn't
critters
from
you may have
below.
stumbled into the ducts. As a certified vet technician, you should need no instruction. However, in case of an emergency, it is important to remember that as the vent technician, you should never, under any circumstances, attempt to...
How convenient. Mangle. God damn it, I'm gonna have to... Jesus. Calm your ass down. Oh, this is so scuffed. This is why I guess I can't blame them for saying, hey, you should probably... Said calm your ass down. That's why they probably said, be smart to have a certain room space, but I was stubborn. Found a way around it. I said calm your ass down. What do you want from me? Oh my god, I'm going to crash out because this thing keeps trying to move. There we go. Red, yellow, green, blue. God Jesus, Murphy. Now my headset's
A perfect
acting up.
72 degrees. Good job. See you next time.
Right. That was way more scuffed than it needed to be. Sorry, I had to readjust so many different things. Because I'm clearly not standing and just messing with it because I'm so used to it. What do you... Entered, I'll be honest, I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do Funtime Freddy even. I think on the stream here, if I do this again, I'll be for my next setup. From a stream venue, I can actually look at stream venue quotation, right? So it'll be from somewhere I could actually look at chat. But yeah, that's it for this stream. The next stream probably it'll be me doing plush babies with Funtime Foxy's room, getting that tape, just probably going back to these two especially, making sure I did not miss any coins, which I think I did for Foxy. I got everything in there. Ennard has some annoying ones if I recall correctly, and then there's all of these that we have to do, then Nightmare Mode, and then the DLC. So, realistically, maybe 3 or 4 streams at max. If I go off for longer as well, maybe if I start sitting, that'll help. But yeah, thank you for showing up to my first VR stream, chat. Even though I still can't really see you. No one's... Oh. Streamer, would you dress as Protogen Femboy IRL in the future? No. No, I would not. Sorry if the screen went blue because I went out of my tracking area. I don't know if that person's still here, but that would be my answer to that. Plus, in order to see said outfit, I would have to be on camera, and that is a tall order for me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you to everyone who joined. Next time I'll set it up from my other setup so that way I can have more space and also record properly. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to always stay anonymous.